Measure 34 is the students' opportunity to provide funding to help support all of the new students that have gotten involved in student media. Since 1993, we've seen a 300% increase in the number of students involved in student media and 400% increase in the number of student media organizations. We've survived in the last couple of years with the help of some temporary funding that a couple of random units on campus have been really generous to throw our way. As of July 1st, we're completely out of that funding. All of it's gone. And we're in a crisis situation trying to figure out how we can provide the services for the 1,000 students that are involved in student media with a lot less resources. So Measure 34 is there to help us fix that problem. There's a couple of key points about Measure 34 that I think are important to know. There's a 33% return to aid, which means that 33% of each of the students' fee that goes toward to pay for the measure will actually go to help support the students who can least afford it, pay for the fee. Another key thing is that students will be able to set the priorities for this. The Student Media Council, which is made up of almost all students, so priorities will be set from that council as far as what would be funded by the measure. Yeah, I really hope that the students come out in force to vote yes on this measure. Student media is the voice of the students here on campus and in the community as well. This is the chance to get all of the important concerns, the issues, the ideas, the creativity out there from the students.
We live in a world dominated by media, where so much of the power is in the media, and we live on a campus where there's no power in the media. I think that student media in my life has always been a positive influence here, whether it's, people who are working on City on the Hill Press who put together articles that are based on, what's going on, is pertinent to me and pertinent to people that I know, or it's stuff at KZSC who's playing music that I listen to. Oh my God, what a crazy idea, playing music on the radio that I listen to, or SCTV that is playing, student films from people who I'm friends with, or people who, I'm like, I meet someone in a class and I'm like, dude, I fucking saw your film on SCTV, like that's not going to happen without SCTV having funding. These things that are so easy to take for granted, it's so easy to forget, just like the power of being able to open up my internet browser and just, and watch original content that is being created by the people that I know.
Student media, we're kind of recording, we're tracking history, and we're keeping track of it through print, through books, through videos, through videotapes like this, through TV. So 10, 20 years from now, people can look this stuff back up and see what this was about, see how we lived, see what we thought, ideas, concepts, things we liked, things we hated, things we revolted against. So I think it's really important to be able to express yourself and to have it remain forever, and to have students be able to access it.
It's tough because, like I said, I've never got exposed to anything like this. I never got exposed to working on a media, and especially like working with computers. It's kind of funny because some people take it for granted, and some people like me that come from low-income families don't get access to computers or don't get access to things like this. So just having access to these things and having like memories with the people that work here, it's really awesome.
The idea of having a press center, being able to use the computers the way you like them, the printers the way you want them, and have access to it 24 hours a day, that's pretty awesome. That's what really got this book done.
If I hadn't have seen, I guess, people that I knew, I don't think that I would have done it, because I think that media can be really inaccessible if you don't see someone that looks like you doing it.
Like you said, media definitely has a tendency, I'd say popular media, to skew the truth and to manipulate what's really happening for the benefit of profit. But because it's Rainbow TV and because it's student media, there's a trust there that it's gonna represent us, and we're gonna be real through the film.
It obviously will affect people that are into the student media and that are writers for the paper, on the radio, or doing television. But I feel that obviously it'll affect, our audience. I know a lot of people that listen to the radio, and everyone's always reading CHP and Fish Wrap.
That $4 per student per quarter for a lot of people has given them opportunities that they wouldn't otherwise have, that they're not going to get anywhere else. We've got students who want to be filmmakers, we've got students who want to be television anchors, we've got students who want to be journalists, and there's really not that many places for them to go outside of the base academic areas.
BSN and SCTV offers the students a place to make their voices heard, to tell the world what's important to us, and it's not biased, and most of all, we can say whatever we want.
By saying yes, you're keeping us alive, not only us, Ladrevistas Más Girlfriends, but everything else. Every other org. If you want to start up your own org, you want to produce a TV show, you want to write a book, you want to make your own magazine, this is the access to it.
Yeah, it's not just people that are involved. It affects, I feel like, most of the campus.
We have to fight for, you know, the stuff that we want, and because no one else is gonna vote for Measure 34 except we, except for me.
These are opportunities for students to get their voices heard, and that's what student media is about. It's that space to make the issues and the ideas and the values of students out there and heard.
It's also us remembering for the generations ahead of us. Like we're a generation of memory. As Rainbow as a family, that memory is continuous, and we're helping to continue it in a way. And like media in general is too, because it's capturing all those moments that you can't really revisit, you know? So that's really cool.